Sí. Ahora, mejor. Oops.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this week's virtual knowledge session. You've got myself, Kat, today, and my colleague Ryan, that's behind the scenes on everything today. And we're joined by Paradisus by Melia. I've got Carlos with me at the moment. Hopefully, Virginie is also going to be joining us a little bit later on in the session. They're going to be showcasing two of their properties today in Gran Canaria and Lanzarote. There is a Jet2holidays goodie bag up for grabs on today's session, so make sure you're taking plenty of notes, as there will be a short quiz at the end to see what you've learned and also to see who's going to be today's winner. If you've got any questions throughout the session, please pop them in the chat function, whether it's for ourselves or from Paradisus by Melia, and we will cover them after the presentation section on today's session. So before I hand over to Carlos, here's just a few updates from Jet2holidays. Today is the last chance that you can win yourself a place on our destination discoveries. So throughout January and February, we've been running a competition where all you've had to do is make a booking and make sure you signed up to the trade database. So it's automatic entry and you can win one of 100 places on a destination discovery this year. So it's really exciting. So give it one last push today and get as many entries in as you can. Now, we've also added, I don't know if any of you've seen, to our media library, deals of the week. So there's already made assets ready for you to be able to share nice and quickly onto your social media, or even print out and pop in your windows as well. And of course, summer 24 is around the corner. So make sure you're shouting about it. This is a big part of your business at the moment. It is, one of the biggest seasons that's currently selling. So make sure you're shouting about it. We've still got loads of free child places on offer, including for summer holidays. So get yourself on the free child finder and make sure you're finding some fantastic deals for your customers. And this week, we were announced that we're actually the only UK airline to be a Which recommended provider, which is something you really should be shouting about to your customers. It's a big key selling point, along with all of our other fantastic key selling points that you should be mentioning within your sales process and shouting about on your social media as well. So that's it from me for now. I'm going to hand it over to Carlos and he's going to start the presentations for Paradisus by Melia.
So thank you very much, Catherine. Morning, everyone. I will be sharing the presentation in a minute. Just wait a second, please. Okay, so we will start with the brand. So Paradisus was born 19 years ago in the Caribbean. We brought the brand last year with the first Paradisus in Europe with Paradisus by Melia Gran Canaria, and the second one, Paradisus by Melia Salinas. There are a few differences, so please pay attention because later on we will have the quiz and so on. So with this brand, what we really sell, we are luxury all-inclusive, and we have plenty of restaurants, plenty of options. But what we really defines us is what we are is a destination inclusive luxury resort, meaning that we bring the destination for our customers inside, and we also bring our customers outside to touch, feel, and also taste the destination with so many different experiences that are included for our customers and are a little bit different between Paradisus Gran Canaria and Paradisus Salinas. Okay, so this is more or less the definition, but we will see. But because we will touch it in the room experience, in our restaurants, in the activities we have in our properties, and also in those off-site experiences that we also have for our customers. So Paradisus was born, as I told you, in the Caribbean area. We have so many hotels, so many properties in Mexico. We have hotels as well in Dominican Republic, Cuba, and now we have the two first Paradisus in Europe with the Paradisus by Melia Gran Canaria and Paradisus by Melia Salinas Lanzarote. So I will start with Gran Canaria. Paradisus Gran Canaria was an old Melia property. We invest a lot of money, but what we really invest was a lot of heart. We put all our heart in our property, and that you should come and visit us. I will be awaiting you and making you a proper presentation live. We have 299 rooms that you can see the look and feel, all with natural colors, linen, wood, and so on. Everything is domotized inside of our property, in our rooms, I'm sorry. So you will not need to leave the car. The room will recognize you are inside, will switch on the lights, the air conditioning, and everything. The minibar is included. We will have some Canarian touches, such as an energetic bar made of gofio and manises. Gofio is a Canarian flower we use for almost everything. And also with some ceramics we have inside and so on. I will start giving you more information about what we have in Paradisus. As you may know, Melia hotels or Melia properties. We have at Melia brand, we have the level. At Grand Melia, we have the level. Then at Paradisus, we have the reserve. The reserve, we can say that is a boutique hotel inside of the property with a few amounts of inventory. So we have private spaces such as this reception, so exclusive check-in, check-out. We will be personalized. We will welcome you with a drink, with a drink, coffee, beer, water, whatever you need. And also we have a private lounge, so you will have an open bar after breakfast and before dinner. You also have, in our case, a private pool. We will have service at this pool, and you also have some VIP off-site experiences. Meaning, for example, that all our customers staying in our Paradisus, in one of our standard rooms, can go, for example, to the Canarian Museum, but the reserve customers, for example, can go to La Laja Coffee Plantation in the north of Gran Canaria. So guided site inspection of the property, and then wine tasting, coffee tasting, and cheese tasting over there. So in the reserve experience, we also welcome you with some items such as the bottle of Canarian rum, which is one of our off-site experiences, going to the Areucas rum distillery in northern Gran Canaria, which is the oldest rum distillery in Europe. This is the look and feel of one of our reserve rooms. We also have some premium amenities such as soap made from aloe from Gran Canaria with Ilang Ilang aroma, which is the aroma of Paradisus, which is something really nice. This is our reserve lounge. At the end, we have our reserve pool. The hotel is located by San Agustin Promenade. It's a really nice beach in southern Gran Canaria, and the weather also is nice all year round. Now the culinary experience, which is something really important at Paradisus. At Paradisus by Melia Gran Canaria, we have 7 restaurants and 3 bars, meaning that you will have plenty of options to choose. We will start with the Gastro Hall, which is our main restaurant, also where we give breakfast to all our customers. This is a breakfast buffet, and it's the only buffet we have. This restaurant may open for lunch and dinner, and it will be rather a la carte or show cooking, depending on how we open it, because we have 5 different concepts. So Mina, Tokimeku, Sante, Fuego, and La Guinda. And if we open one concept, it will be a la carte. If we open 5 concepts, it will be show cooking with some buffet cards. This is the Gastro Hall opening in the evening. We have a big terrace, massive space for our customers, and plenty of different spaces like cover spaces outside, and for families, for couples. It's a really nice, with a really nice ambience. Our Ginger Grand Cafe, which is our 24/7 bar in our hotel, and also our cultural lounge in here. For me, this is the most disruptive and different place, because for all those of you which wake up really early in the morning, for example, you can have coffee before breakfast open in our hotel, and you can also drink a spritz Aperol before dinner in our beautiful Ginger terrace, or you can play chess with your children in our nice space. So you can have lunch in here, you can drink anything you want, and we have some snacks as well. The Vibra, which is our sports and fans bar. And here we play some matches. We open from 7 p.m. till 1 a.m. But if we have, for example, something like Wimbledon or some specific special match, we will open it before. And in here we have some snacks from some parts of the world, like, for example, in Spain we have some bravas and calamares a la romana, but we have some baos, smash burger, and some arepas, which is food coming from Venezuela and really, really tasty. Now the mascalzone, which is our Italian trattoria, a restaurant for everyone. We have a pizza oven, a proper one, non-electric, but made with carbon, the wood, and everything. And here for me, one of the most special dishes might be the gnocchi with the beer and gorgonzola sauce. Really tasty. Now our signature restaurant, maybe the most iconic restaurant in our property, is the Peseta. We have 3 different tasting menus designed by a Michelin star chef. This experience is included for all our customers. It's an adults only. It's an adults only restaurant. You only need to make a reservation, but it's open for everyone staying at Paradisus Gran Canaria. All the ingredients are coming from Gran Canaria, so all the 3 tasting menus, the avocado, the fish, the meat, everything is from this very island. Then the Shack, which is a casual beach club, but in here you can order the usual, like a sandwich club with French fries and so on, but you can also have tuna tartare, poke bowls, quinoa bowl, smoothies, something different, something fresh that you can eat by the pool. Then we have the Ghana Beach Club. Is one of our restaurants which is open for lunch and for dinner. We have a wide range of rice for lunch, and then for dinner we have a Josper oven. It's a mixture between an oven and a barbecue, so you can smoke the meat, the fish, and everything, and you can cook in slow temperature for so many hours. So then the meat will be like butter. Then the lemon fish, which is one of my favorites because of the sight scenes that we have in this restaurant, in this outlet. And it's a cevicheria, which is a Nikkei restaurant mixed between Japanese and Peruvian food. So tatakis, tiraditos, ceviches, and some cocktails such as the pisco sour, which is really tasty to open mouth. And then we have the wine. In the winery, we have different activities. For example, you can start with this champagne, this cava before going to Peseta, but we also have one of our most beautiful activities, which is Canarian wine tasting, designed by our sommelier, Diego Tornel, which is one of the best in Europe. And in here you will taste Canarian wines, maybe from Lanzarote, from Gran Canaria, with some cheese, and he will do the maridaje. Now, almost ending, we have our signature spa. All our The Reserve customers have 1 access per person per stay to the water circuit, okay? But then the price is really cheap because we want everyone to come to our spa, so it's 15 euros per day per person. So it's something like it's affordable. And we will end with our Kids Room, which is our kids club. It's from 5 till 12 years old. And we have some indoor space, some outdoor space. And also we have the splash park with a mini pool, a big solarium for the parents. It's a nice place to be with the children. Okay, and that's it.
Thank you so much, Carlos. I think Virginie is on the call with us, so let's see if we can
I am indeed, and I'm really very sorry that I couldn't come in. I had some technical problems, so I had to switch computer. Sorry for it, but I could do the presentation.
Yeah,
So
go for it. You want to share your screen?
Yes, I'm really very happy to have this opportunity. So just a moment.
So thank you, all of you, and have a nice presentation.
Yeah, thanks so much, Carlos. It's a beautiful hotel. And remember, guys, if you had any questions from Carlos's presentation, do pop them in the chat and we'll cover them after Virginie is finished.
Do you see my screen?
Not yet, no. Carlos, if you can just stop screen sharing, that might, and then Virginie, you should hopefully be able to do it now.
Are you seeing my screen now?
Not yet.
Not yet. Just a moment, I will try to share again.
There we go, just pop it on full screen and then
Yes, you seeing my screen now?
Yeah, that's it. Ready to go.
Okay, okay. Sorry, really. So let's go now to Lanzarote, which another type of Paradisus hotel, which the main difference is that we are adults only. So from 16 years on. So Gran Canaria is for families and we are adults only. So the Hotel Paradisus Salinas is actually a museum hotel. We are really privileged to have a hotel designed by the architect Fernando Higueras and also decorated by Cesar Manrique. So that's the reason why we are cultural and artistic inheritance of Lanzarote, which is really a very different point to the rest of main hotels. So who has been on Lanzarote will for sure know Cesar Manrique. He was actually, well, we can say an influencer in the 60s, because thanks to him, the island is looking like all white houses, no high building, no advertising on the streets. So it's really a peaceful volcanic island. This makes really the beauty and makes it so different. And Fernando Higueras, who was the architect of the hotel, they were together to decorate our hotel. So you can see, for instance, here the building, which has been got a lot of prizes, and then our beautiful, unique lagoon pool, Cesar Manrique, with seawater. The destination inclusive experiences in our hotel, well, as Cesar Manrique is was so important on the island, of course, we want to offer the possibility to the guests to discover not only in the hotel pieces of art of Cesar Manrique, but also outside of the hotel. So there are some accesses to the Cactus Garden, to the Mirador del Rio. And then there are also two experiences very well designed only for the reserve guest. One is a gastronomical experience, a wine tasting in the Bodega El Grifo, the oldest Canarian bodega with very, very different vineyards that you can see on the picture in volcanic stones. And then another experience is a cultural one with a visit to Teguise, one of the most beautiful villages of Spain. It is called, it's a prize they got. So two experiences are offered for our guests, the reserve. Let's go to the rooms. The rooms are very similar style as Gran Canaria, so very soft, natural, organic colors. We have 282 rooms in total. And the premium room, we have different types. Depending of the height, you will have a premium room with garden view, premium room oceanfront, or premium room with the reserve exclusive service. So on the 4th floor then. We also have 55 suites in the hotel, and of course our top product or our private villas. So which are really a unique product, 10 villas, each with own pool, own bali bed, so with 500 square meter plot. Here you can see some pictures of the inside part of the villas. Villas are only for 2 persons. Only suites are having capacity for 3. Let's go to this exclusive area, the reserve. As our hotel is completely adults only, of course, the reserve is something more exclusive, but also the reserve. The lounge, the reserve, where the guests can spend their day having a snack or a drink. And here we have the reserve pool bar, so exclusive for this area, where they can enjoy some drinks and snacks. And then here, one pool only for the reserve guests, surrounded by our garden villas. Let's go to our culinary experiences. We have 8 culinary experiences, 4 restaurants and 4 bars. We have the breakfast, dinner, and lunch also in the Malva Food Bazaar. We have an Italian restaurant. We have a signature restaurant, La Graciosa, and Middle East restaurant. And the bars, one bar is 24 hours open, and this is the Ginger Bar. Also Pool Bar, the Shack, a beach bar, and the reserve exclusive for our guests, the reserve. So here you can see some pictures of our Malva Food Bazaar with, at the end, you can find the murals of Cesar Manrique pieces of art all around the hotel. Here we have our Italian restaurant just overlooking the sea for dinner, also a la carte. We have our Samira restaurant, Middle East restaurant, which is offering in the morning the reserve exclusive breakfast and in the evening Middle East cuisine for everybody. And then something very typical Canaria, La Graciosa, which is also destination included. It's actually in the hotel. So with a very, very typical style of the neighbor island, La Graciosa, with the red, white, and blue colors of the fisherman boats. And then we have a beach bar where you can enjoy a nice cocktail in the afternoon. Our ginger bar, open 24 hours, again, with the murals of Cesar Manrique, pieces of art all around, and in the evening, converting in a cocktail bar ginger. Also, meeting rooms are available. And this is the inside part of our hotel designed by the architect Fernando Higueras. So I hope you could enjoy somewhat the pictures. And if you have any question about the hotel, I am at your disposal.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much, Virginie. Yeah, great. I think the hotels look absolutely amazing. I've actually stayed at the Lanzarote property, but it was before it was the change to the Paradisus. So it's really great to see the changes that have been made, and it looks fantastic. So Carlos will have to come out to Gran Canaria now to try that one as well.
You have to.
Yes.
I'll be waiting here.
So guys, if you have got any questions, pop them in the chat, but there's a few that have come through that I've seen. The a la carte restaurants, just to check this with both of you, they are included for all guests, or are they at an extra charge?
For everyone.
For everybody.
Yeah. For everyone, and they have to be reserved in 48 hours in advance. They have to be reserved. The Malva Gastro Hall buffet, free flow, the rest with reservation 48 hours in advance.
Okay, and did you say, Virginie, that the one of them was the a la carte breakfast for the reserve guests?
Indeed. So the reserve guests, they have the possibility to go a la carte, or they of course can enjoy our big breakfast buffet in Malva Food Bazaar also. Huh?
Brilliant.
It's also the same.
Yeah.
It's also the same, but we have it at Mascalzone, which is near the reserve area. So you have the a la carte breakfast, and then you can have breakfast upstairs with everyone.
Joke. I always ask this question. I'll ask it to both of you. Which is your favourite restaurant?
Oof. Now it's really.
What do you say, Carlos?
For me, it's really difficult. I have some specific dish from some restaurants, but I might say Peseta is my favorite one. Yeah.
I might say La Graciosa, very local, all local products, and very similar to Carlos. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, fab.